I bought an Xbox Series X console from Aliexpress for only $50, and in this video, we're gonna unbox it, test it out, and see if it's any good. Now, I've come across some weird consoles in the past, anything from a portable PS2 console to a tiny PS5 Slim, but I'm afraid this Xbox Series X might be the strangest one yet. You'll see. Let's get into it. Yo, what a box. Straight green. Let's flip it over and oh my goodness. You've gotta be kidding me. We have the D20 here. Looks exactly like an Xbox Series X. It's even got in the button here. Actually, that's a knob. Yo, what? And of course, it's got 3D games, 4K Ultra HD, and apparently 15,000 games to play. And then here on the bottom, it says Aurora Green Breath-Breathing Lamp. Whatever that means. It's actually got a better seal on it than the PS5 Pro does. Let's go ahead and, ooh, actually, yo, wait, hold on. This is like actually a nice unboxing experience. So you pull it out. It's got foam pieces here. It's got a PS3 controller here, which is just great for our Xbox Series X. Got two of them actually. We'll take a closer look here in a second. And then we have our Xbox Series X right here. Yo, this is sick. Why is this packaging so good? Wait, this thing is heavy. What? We'll take a closer look at that in a second. But we also have a little box here. All right, so we have our manual, which I don't care about. Also have a 64 gig SD card, all right, HDMI cable, and our USB-C cable, which I assume is for power. Now, in case you're not aware of the original Xbox Series X unboxing experience, let me just show you here and show you how similar this is. So basically, you open it up, and it's got these foam pieces that hold the console in place, just like we did right here. And it even has this little box right here where you hold the accessories, just like this box over in the corner. Honestly, this is great packaging for an AliExpress device. I'm impressed. But all right, box to the side. Let's take a closer look at everything here. So we have our, I guess our Xbox Series X controllers here. They're clearly just like a DualShock 3 or DualShock 2 kind of knockoff. But then to mix things up, we have A, B, X, Y here. Select, start, mode. The sticks are like, they don't feel nice, but they're fine. But let's take a closer look at this thing here, because this is amazing. So it looks just like an Xbox Series X, to be honest, except for these little vent holes in the bottom, which are honestly kind of cool. Now, I'm really curious about this wheel right here, which appears to be infinitely scrolling, so you can twist it both ways. I'm not sure if it's for like volume or what, selecting stuff, I don't know. There's also a game button here, a power button / model, whatever that means. And then here on the top, wow, the top is good. It's like concave there. It's got the holes. It's got the green accent inside when you see it at an angle. That's cool, man. I like that. And then, oh, here on the top, you've got the XGO, just like the Xbox Series X logo is up here. Family computer system. Sounds like an NES kind of tagline there. And then here in the back, we have our line in, USB-C for power, I guess, SD card slot, HDMI, and 2 USB ports. This thing is like nice. And then here on the bottom, there's the entire bottom piece is a rubber foot. Like, dude, they knocked it out of the park with the design of this. Let me pull out an Xbox Series X and compare. So in terms of scale, this thing is probably about a fourth of the size of the Xbox Series X, and you can see it's the exact same like proportions and shape. You can see our power buttons up here. This also has a little circular button there. They have the similar aesthetic where there's like an Xbox logo up in the corner. This one, of course, has the XGO logo up in that corner. And then on the back of the console, it's a similar kind of style or layout for your ports. So your ports are all lined up. Now, of course, on here, they're kind of 90 degrees shifted, but we do have similar holes here on the bottom for both consoles. So honestly, very cool. Then the best part is actually the top, where you have the shifting green through the top holes there, as you can see on both consoles. So it's cool how they match that. But guys, let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in and see if it works. All right, guys, console's plugged in. Let's see what this power button here does, if it actually turns it on.
Power on.
Yo, what? Okay, so I just finally held down the power button and it's on. Yo, what is this? It's all in Chinese. I can't read that. It is a... What? Yo, it just... Wait. Hold on. Okay. Let's take a step back here. So first of all, this is indeed a breath-breathing, glowing, whatever lamp they call it, because there's lights coming out the top, which is actually pretty cool. And also, this thing just started playing music out of it. If you try to go too loud, it gives you that awful beeping noise. That's funny. Okay, well, I'm having a time getting this controller connected. It just like will not connect to the system, but I just got my phone connected somehow over Bluetooth, I think. Can I play music? Yeah, I'm playing one of my videos. Oh, look at this.
Dude, this console's deaf. I'm telling you, it came from the ocean.
All right, well, I guess we can actually explore this thing now. And first of all, as you can see, we're on Atari games here, but that's the only thing I can tell because I can't read this. Let me see if I can change the language maybe. Yes! Ah, English. Let's go. There we go, baby. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go back to this main menu. If I can get there somehow. Let's go ahead and scroll through here, though, and explore. So we have list first, which I guess is just a list of all 1,500 or 15,000 games. And then I would assume class is sorted by different types of consoles, but I guess not. Just 9 games. Then we have history, which is interesting considering I haven't play it at all. So somebody else, I guess, was playing this for 19 games worth. Like, did they send me a used Xbox Series X little mini console thing? Then also collection and search. All right, let's go to list, and I'll just scroll through and try to find some good stuff, I guess. I mean, so far they do appear to be in alphabetical order in terms of their arcade games. I'm just trying to get to another console. I just gotta keep scrolling, I guess. Dude, what is this garbage? Let me search. Let's just search for Mario maybe and see what pops up. I search Mario and we have armed police betrayer. If the search functionality doesn't work, why is it here? There we go. So I finally found some Super Mario games. We got 2, 3. We should have 1 here as well. And of course, you can see at the top it says FC for Famicom now. So we finally found some non-arcade games. Let's go ahead and just boot up, I guess, Super Mario Bros. 2. There's like 10 different versions, but we'll just do this one right here. And yeah, sure enough, the sound works for the game output through their console here, which is, honestly, that's cool. Get some, boy. So guys, I'm back in the main menu, and we finally made it. I scrolled for like 10 minutes and got down to the 7,944th game, and we're finally on Famicom games. Just like absurd. This is how I have to sort through here. Let's go ahead and scroll through and see what's on here. Wow, we have Hard Blood. Jackie Chan Kicks the Pavilion. That can't be the real name. Hold on, what? Jackie Chan Kicks the Pavilion. Yeah, I definitely don't see a game called Jackie Chan Kicks the Pavilion, but oh, okay. And that's the best part about these consoles is they just have absurd names for every game on here, like 16-channel truck. it's Route 16. Big Eye Frog Square, my favorite. Big Nose Primitive, Big Nose the Caveman. Okay, that's actually a real game, but Boy and His Snowman. What? The boy in his blob goes to boy in his snowman? Come on, man. You know, all things considered, honestly, the names in these Famicom games are not that bad. So let's keep scrolling and get to the Super Famicom games, as I would assume would be next. Yo, they included the controller test cassette. Hold on, let's boot this up. Let's see how this runs. Yo, that's actually sick. Wait. Oh, the best part is all the games on here are backwards. So we have our Y, which actually matches up with Y. We have B, A, and X. Yeah, those are just in the wrong spots. Because we have a PlayStation controller with the Xbox buttons on a Nintendo system, basically. Like, absurd. Let's boot up Donkey Kong Country 2 here and play a little bit and just make sure it runs fine. You know, you would assume it does. I mean, it's Super Nintendo games trying to run on hardware 30 years later, so you would hope this emulates it fine. But I'll test it out. Yeah, surprise, the Super Nintendo game runs fine, and I'm dead again. But let's go back and check out some more games. Now, guys, next up we have Mega Drive here. As you can see, not quite as many games. Actually, hold on. These are not even in alphabetical order this time. We got Zombie College, then we got Light and Darkness, then Bright Power 1. Wait, Shining Forces, Light Power. All of these are awful. Stimpy's Invention is Rabbit Adventures. How did they get these? Alien Double Stupid. Big Melee. Big Bucket. RBI Baseball 4 is called Dot Baseball 4. Dude, I just don't get it. What Fruit Philippine Dog? Goofy, you just got so disrespected, bro. What? Fruit Philippine Dog. I'm sorry, what does that mean? They call the Pink Panther Pink Silly Leopard Hollywood Adventure. That's kind of accurate, but like... Alright guys, now finally on to the Game Boy Advance games, which is next. Let's go ahead and scroll through here and see what's on here, see how it runs, and see if we can find any more weird names. Wait, what is this? A task that cannot be done. What is this? Mission Impossible. Dude, that's so good. They had so many games in a row that were like perfectly fine. Like look at this. Let's go back. And you can see all these are just mostly normal. Army Men Advance, Army Men Operation Green, whatever. These are at least close enough, right? And then all of a sudden you got a serious. I noticed that one. And also a task that cannot be done. Oh, wait. Back to the classic Frog Crossing the River. Dude, every time there's a Frogger game, they call it Frog Crossing the River. It's hilarious. But other than that, most of these are actually, like, pretty accurate names, at least close. Wait, Rugrats is called Little Naughty. I want to attend the banquet. Yo, they're calling Rugrats. I gotta go party. I want to attend the banquet. Dude. And next up we got Game Boy, like original Game Boy. So let's go scroll through here. Now we're on to Game Boy Color. So not very many Game Boy Color games, but oh, here we go. We got PlayStation games. So I'm curious how these run because, I mean, it's PlayStation. Usually that doesn't emulate so well on these random crappy devices that come from like AliExpress and stuff. So let's try out, Toy Story 2. Here we go. Let's try this one. Oh my goodness. Let's go. What a jump by Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, guys, playing around a little bit, this game's actually running perfectly fine. Usually when I play PS1 games on these devices, they just don't work that great. But let's go back and try another game like maybe Silent Hill. Usually that runs like crap when I try to test that out. So let's go ahead and see how this runs. You got a friend in me. So honestly playing this for like 10 seconds, it's already running a whole lot better than these other emulation devices I've run in the past. Like I got a PS5 Slim from T-Mobile in the past and tried to run PS1 games, and it was like stuttering like crazy. The frames are dropping like crazy. The sound is all crackly. This actually sounds fine. It looks, fine. So Actually, it's pretty solid. But there it is, guys. That's all the software features here. This thing, honestly, like, as cool as this is, the software awful. Like, it took me forever to scroll through any of these games. So guys, you know what we have to do next. We got to turn this thing off, open it up, and see what the inside looks like. So I'm pretty excited to get into this thing because there's a lot going on with this console. So there should be some interesting stuff inside. But how do I, where are there screws anywhere? Hold on. Ah, there we go. All right, it's popping up from the corner there on the back. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this all the way off. There we go. All right, it's popping out, and oh boy, what in the world? Okay, so I guess our main circuit board is attached to that backplane there. As you can see, we've got a massive capacitor there. What in the world? All right, so wires attached. The first thing you really notice here is our Rock chip RK3036G, which I looked it up, and the processor is from 2017. Looks like it's just a standard processor that you see in a lot of little computer applications like this. And then, of course, here in the bottom, you have another wire going to our 2 USB ports on the back. But guys, I like this design. It's kind of clever how the circuit board is mounted to the backplane. But let's go ahead and put that to the side and take a look at the inside of this thing. So first thing I really want to look at is our top piece here. So there is just basically one little, actually it looks like a 3D printed just see-through green there up top. And then right below it is a few LEDs, which you might can see right in there. But next thing you notice back there is another circuit board, which just mounts to the front and has our, our 3 buttons right here. Then right below that, we have our big boy speaker right here, which is impressive how large this thing is, and honestly kind of explains why it sounds pretty solid. Like it's a pretty good speaker. I'd say it's on par with most other just average Bluetooth speakers on the market. And then coming down further, we actually see why this thing is so heavy now. We have a couple of just weighted plates down here to hold it down, and that makes sense so it doesn't knock over very easily. But guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to pick one of these up, I'll put the link down below for sale. Honestly, this is the first one of these like knockoff devices I would actually recommend picking up because it's pretty cool. But guys, I'll see you next time.